This is the L2C Media Network, and this is Sports Final, brought to you by the L2C Media Network. And now, with the biggest, fullest sporty balls in internet history, here with the sports is Steve the Baxman Baxley. Good evening. Welcome to the broadcast. How y'all doing? Yep, found my devil horns from Shudokan in Lansing, Mich. Just thought I'd wear them for dramatic effort, dramatic effect. Let me just see. Hey, not bad. Okay, one more. Nope, one more, guys. Thank you. Okay, let's get on with it, folks. We were on a little late. Had some fun. So we're going to do our thing right now. As a matter of fact, we got some sports news for you. But before we do all that, folks, what do? We got your scores. And as always, all of the scores we bring you presented by our friends over at Caesar Sportsbook. Remember, boys and girls, we are all Caesars. Okay, everything is final. Maybe I should start 11:30. We'll be back on time at 11:35 tomorrow, I trust. Scores, let's do it. Kansas City Royals over the Baltimore Warriors 3-2, 3-8-0 for the Royals, 2-7-0 for the Warriors. Tapia gets the win for the Royals. His record is now 2-0. Loser, Sulcer for the Warriors. His record is 4-4. And Barlow gets his 11th save of the season. Not bad. Washington Nationals beat the New York Mets 4-3, 4-13-1 for the Nats, 3-12-0 for the Mets. Finnegan with the win for the Nats. He's 5-6. Diaz with the loss for the Mets. He's 5-5. Blue Jays overpowered the Yankees by a score of 8-0, 8-7-0 for the Blue Jays, 0-5-3 for the Yanks. Ryu gets the win. He's 13-8. And Taillon gets the loss. He's 8-6. Tampa Bay Rays beat the Boston Red Sox in a barn burner, 11-10, 11-19-1 for the Rays, 10-14-4 for the Red Sox. McHugh gets a win for the Rays. He's 6-1. Whitlock gets a loss. He's 7-3. Tigers tried, but they couldn't beat the Pirates. Pirates win 6-3, 6-11-0 for the Pirates, 3-8-0 for the Tigers. Shreve gets the win for the Pirates. He's 3-1. Funkhauser, well, he got funked in the loss. He's 6-3. And Bednar got his third save for the Pirates and for the season. Phillies slaughtered the Brewers 12-0, 12-16-0 for the Phils, 0-6-1 for the Brewers. Cubs beat the Wheeler gets the win for the Phils. He's 12-9. Woodruff gets the loss for the Brewers. Yeah, I'm right. For the Brewers, he's 9-8. Cubs beat the Reds by a score of 4-3. 4-7-0 for the Cubs, 3-6-1 for the Reds. Efris gets the big win for the Cubs. He's 2-0. Lawrenson gets the loss for the Reds. He's 0-2. Morgan gets his second save for the Cubs. San Francisco Giants beat up the Colorado Rockies. 10-5 the final score. 10-15-2 for the Giants. 5-7-0 for the Rockies. Gausman gets the win for the Giants. He's 13-5. Freeland gets lost for the Rockies. He's 5-7. The defending World Series champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers. There. My horns are. Oh, well, there went the horns. There was my horns of a dilemma, folks. Dodgers beat the Cardinals 5-1. 5-5-0 for the Dodgers. 1-6-1 for the Cardinals. Scherzer gets the big win. He's 13-4 for the Dodgers. Mikolas gets a loss. He's 0-2 for the Cards. Minnesota Twins outplayed the Cleveland Indians 5-2. 5-12-0 for the Twins. 2-8-0 for the Indians. Pineda gets the big win for the Twins. He's 5-8. Allen is tagged for the loss for the Indians. He's 1-6, and Colom gets his 12th save for the Twins. Astros put out the Mariners 11-2, 11-14-0 for the Stros, 2-5-2 for the Mariners. McCullers gets the win for the Astros. He's 11-4. Kikuchi gets a loss for the Mariners. He's 7-8, and Bilak gets his first save for the Astros. Finally, the Texas Rangers took it out on the Los Angeles Angels by a score of 4-0, 4-10-0 for the Rangers, 0-5-0 for the Angels. Alexei gets the big win for the Rangers. He's 2-0. Barria gets a loss for the Angels. He's 2-3. That's Major League Baseball. So, how about the minors? Oh, we got them. We got them, whether or not you want to hear about them. Oh, you do? Okay. Let's do some wiggle here, shall we? As always, we go first to AAA. Beep, beep. There we go. Hey, yeah, we go AAA now. And everything final is final. Oklahoma City over Albuquerque, 12-5, 12-16-0 for Oklahoma City, 5-11-2 for Albuquerque. Sugarland over Las Vegas by a score of 3-1, 3-6-1 for Sugarland, 1-6-1 for Vegas. Salt Lake over Sacramento, 10-3, 10-12-0 for Salt Lake, 3-7-2 for Sacramento. Tacoma over Reno, 9-7, 9-14-1 for Tacoma, 7-10-1 for Reno. And Round Rock over El Paso, 6-3, 6-9-1 for Round Rock, 3-10-0 for El Paso. And that's your AAA. How about some AA? There are no games in AA. How about some High A? There are no games scheduled in High A either. Well, then, how about Low A? No games there as well. So, well, only AAA had some games tonight. Everyone else was off their banana boat. So, folks, there is your baseball scoreboard. And what we're going to do now, since we got some time, by the way, Nick Recada's show is on right now. Lost Playing the Interwebs, midnight Eastern, 11 Central, with the humble Minnesota lawyer, Nick Recada. Okay, let's give you. Anyway, let's get to the main event here, and that's the standings. The American and National League. Let's go to the American League East, where Tampa Bay continues to be the kings of the Eastern Division at 87-51. They are 8.5 in front of the New York Yankees, who are 78-59. They're 9 in front of Boston at 79-61. 12 in front of Toronto at 74-62, and 43 in front of Baltimore, which is 43-93. In the Central Division, it is the Chicago White Sox still up front at 79-59, 10 up on the Cleveland Indians at 68-67, 15 up on the Detroit Tigers at 65-74. 17 up on Kansas City at 62-75, and 19 up on the Minnesota Twins at 60-77. And in the Western Division of the American League, Houston Astros continue to, shall we say, survive as their lead at the top has somewhat shrunk. There is some room, but not enough to sort of break from the herd just yet, with I think 2 weeks and 4 days left of game. Thank you. They are 5.5 up on Seattle at 75 and 63, 6 up on Oakland at 74 and 63, 12.5 up on the Angels at 68 and 70, and 31 up on Texas at 49 and 88. That's the American League. Let's go now to the National League, where Hot Atlanta continues to burn it up, but not by much now. This race is tightening up better than a corset. Atlanta 72 and 64, 1.5 up on Philadelphia at 71 and 66, 4 up on the Mets at 69 and 69, 15.5 up on Washington at 57 and 80, and 15.5 up on Miami with the same result, 57 and 80. In the Central Division, Milwaukee has really done the has really started to pull away from the herd. They're still the top dog at 84 and 55, 11 up on Cincinnati at 73 and 66, 13.5 up on St. Louis at 69 and 67, 20 up on the Chicago Cubs at 64 and 65, and 34.5 up on Pittsburgh at 49 and 89. And finally, the Western Division, San Francisco, open your golden gate. You are now, since yesterday, the top dog in the West at 88 and 50, 1 up on the defending World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers at 87 and 51, 14.5 up on San Diego at 73 and 64, 25 up on Colorado at 63 and 75, and 43 up on Arizona at 45 and 93. And we did checking. And ladies and gentlemen, we can tell you right now that there is a tie. That's right, a tie for the worst team in baseball this season between Baltimore and Arizona. Both teams have been eliminated. In fact, let's go back to the root here. And only Baltimore in the East and Texas in the West are the only ones eliminated thus far in the American League. National League, Arizona, but much like Baltimore. Well, not exactly like Baltimore. Arizona was eliminated this week. It took Baltimore about August to be eliminated. So there you go. There's your MLB, your Major League Baseball scoreboard, and your minor league baseball scoreboard. We got a big old final. Do we have? When do we have? Do we have it tomorrow? Tomorrow we should have the top 25. Thank you. Have to ask. Otherwise, you don't find out. Okay, let's go to the one game that is worthy of discussion. That one being Louisville and Ole Miss, and there was no contest. Ole Miss defeated Louisville 43-24. There you go. And don't forget, Wednesday, the Rabbi is back, and he'll give us his prediction for Thursday Night Football. Week numero uno, the kickoff on NBC, Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Okay, so that means we get a chance to do some sports reporting here. That's right. It's time to do the details on the headlines. And just over a week after J.K. Dobbins suffered a season-ending injury, Ravens backup running back Justice Hill tore his Achilles, and he'll also miss the entire 2021 season, according to Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network. With another running back slated to miss the entire season, Ravens worked out several running backs on Monday that included former All-Pro Le'Veon Bell and Devontae Freeman. While he was scarcely used last season, Hill was your workload, especially given Dobbins' recent injury. The Ravens still have two of their three leading rushers from last season, and quarterback Lamar Jackson with 1,005 yards, veteran Gus Edwards at 805. Edwards is slated to open the season as Baltimore's starting running back, with rookie Tyson Williams playing behind him. A three-time Pro Bowler and two-time All-Pro with the Steelers, Bell has remained unsigned since the start of free agency. The 29-year-old had just 328 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns last season while playing for the Jets and Chiefs. Bell had just 2 carries for 6 yards during the 2020 postseason, didn't play in the Chiefs' Super Bowl loss to the Buccaneers. He was considered the NFL's most versatile back from 2014 to 2017. During that span, the former Michigan State Spartan set Steeler franchise records for most catches by a running back in a single season, 85, yards by a running back, 854, most total yards by Steeler rookie running back, 1,259, most yards in a regular season game, 236 versus the Bills in 2016. And the two highest rushing totals in a postseason game, 167 versus the Dolphins in the 2016 wild card and 170 versus the Chiefs in the divisional round. Bell's efforts earned him team MVP honors in 2014 and in 2016. Contract disputes led to Bell sitting out the entire 2018 season. In 2019, he signed a multi-year deal with the Jets, who released him last October. Despite his lack of success upon leaving the Steelers, Bell said during Super Bowl week that he did not regret how he handled his exit from Pittsburgh. So, there you go. Good luck. In more NFL news, that's all we got tonight, it seems, is NFL news. Well, here you go. The Las Vegas Raiders have not had much luck with third-round picks in recent years, and that trend continued with their latest cut. Vegas waived 2020 third-round pick Tanner Muse after just one season. Tom Pelissero of the NFL Network reports. The Raiders signed K.J. White last week, which could explain why they parted ways with Muse. Muse never played a snap for the Raiders, as he missed the entire 2020 season with a toe injury. The product from Clemson led Vegas with 2 special team tackles in the preseason, which makes the cut even more perplexing. With Muse being waived, 2 of the Raiders' third-round picks in the 2020 draft never played a game for the team. Muse and Lynn Bowden Jr., who was traded to the Dolphins prior to the 2020 draft, never played a game for the team. Muse and Lynn Bowden Jr., who were traded to the Dolphins prior to the 2020 season. The Raiders' other third-round pick in the 2020 draft, Brian Edwards, is projected to start at wide receiver. Now, Raiders haven't had much success with third-round picks since John Gruden returned to the franchise in 2018. Brandon Parker is currently a backup tackle after starting 19 games in the league over 3 seasons, while Arden Kay has had 3 sacks in 37 career games. Now, Key is with the San Francisco 49ers, by the way, so there you go on that thought. Vegas didn't have a third-round pick in 2019 and traded Bowden, the first third-round pick taken in the 2020 draft by the team, to the Miami Dolphins before he even took a regular season snap. The Raiders received a 2021 fourth-round pick in exchange for Bowden and a 2021 sixth-round pick. Now, of the 2020 draft class, Henry Ruggs has been the most successful, and he had just 26 catches for 452 yards and 2 touchdowns in his rookie season. Fellow first-round pick Damian Arnett started 7 of 9 games at quarterback, allowing 72.2% of the passes thrown in his direction to be caught. Fourth-round pick John Simpson is a backup at guard, and cornerback Amik Robertson is protected as a second-team slot cornerback. Muse getting waived by the Raiders is another bad look for their 2020 draft class. Not a great sign for Gruden and general manager Mike Mayock. Ruggs and Edwards still have an opportunity to salvage the group. We wish them luck. Okay, and more fun from the National Football League. The New England Patriots are set to open up the 2021 regular season on Sunday, and they will do so with rookie Mac Jones as their starting quarterback. That was a rather shocking development early last week as the Patriots elected to cut 2020 starter Cam Newton after summer, where it appeared the veteran had the inside track at the Week 1 job. Now, while Newton's release was a stunner, that hardly had anything to do with Jones's play throughout the preseason, which was very promising for what's to unfold over the next few months. In fact, one former Patriots linebacker further pulled back the curtain on Jones being fast-tracked to quarterback number 1 and could also have revealed why the team elected to cut Newton. While speaking on the Dan and Ninko podcast, former Patriots linebacker Rob Ninkovich said that Jones was helping Newton learn the offense throughout points this summer. Patriots did seem to run Jones situationally throughout the preseason, deploying the hurry up at various points and seeing what the number 15 overall pick can do within a 2-minute drill prior to halftime on numerous occasions. Newton didn't see such usage during the preseason, which looks like may have been an indicator to where things were headed, hidden in plain sight. Ooh, nasty business. More from the NFL. This has been the NFL's night. Hopefully we'll have regular sports news for you. The Ravens' Mark Andrews came to terms on a 4-year extension. The deal is worth $56 million, according to Jonathan Jones, NFL insider for CBS Sports. The $14 million annual value makes Andrews the third highest paid player at his position behind George Kittle of the 49ers and the Chiefs' Travis Kelce. Andrews, who turned 26 on Monday, has quickly emerged as one of the NFL's top tight ends. And the NFL should know a lot about tight ends. Ask any cheerleader. The 2018 third-round pick caught 156 passes for 2,105 yards and 20 touchdowns during his first 3 seasons in Baltimore. A Pro Bowler in 2019, Andrews caught 64 passes for 852 yards and 10 touchdowns that season while helping the Ravens win a franchise record 14 regular season games. In 2020, he caught 58 passes for 701 yards and 7 touchdowns in 14 games. Andrews spent the offseason working on being more of a complete tight end, and it appears that Andrews accomplished that after receiving praise from Ravens coach John Harbaugh during OTAs. Baltimore will continue to lean on Andrews' receiving prowess, especially after the team lost rookie receiver Rashad Bateman for several weeks as he recovers from a groin injury. The Ravens also recently lost running back J.K. Dobbins, who tore his ACL during Baltimore's preseason finale. Baltimore worked out former Steeler All-Pro running back Le'Veon Bell on Monday after fellow running back Justice Hill tore, reportedly, his Achilles. And 2 more NFL pieces of news before we go any further. Quarterback questions hovered over the Saints throughout the offseason with their season opener against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers looming. New Orleans appears to be on the verge of adding a Pro Bowler to their defensive backfield. The team is expected to sign former Falcon and Lion cornerback Desmond Trufant, according to Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network. Trufant worked out for the team on Monday, 6 days before the Saints beat the Packers in Jacksonville. The Saints' current depth chart, at cornerback includes starters Marshawn Lattimore and Ken Crowley, along with backup Paulson Adebo. Fellow cornerback Brian Poole will miss the season after suffering an injury during the Saints' preseason finale. The 31-year-old Trufant, or soon-to-be 31-year-old Trufant, was the 22nd overall pick in in the 2013 draft. A Pro Bowler in 2015, Trufant played an integral role on the Falcons' run to the Super Bowl 51 in 2016. After 7 seasons in Atlanta, Trufant spent 2020 in Detroit, where injuries limited him to just 6 games. He signed a 1-year deal with the Bears in March before being released on August 31st. And TJ Watt, what a difference a year makes. That's right, what a difference a year makes. TJ Watt is widely considered a favorite to win a 2021 Defensive Player of the Year honors, entering a contract season with the Steelers. That's assuming the star pass rusher suits up for Pittsburgh, which might not be the case as we slowly enter the first week of a new season. According to Jeremy Fowler of ESPN, Watt's availability for the Steelers' season opener against the Bills on Sunday appears in doubt. Barring a last-minute agreement on a new contract, the Pro Bowler did not fully participate in a single-team practice throughout training camp, and his practice status ahead of Sunday's matchup has not changed while he seeks a pay raise. Now, Watt, who exploded for a career-high 15 sacks in 2020, is not technically a holdout, considering he's attended every practice since the summer began, but he participated exclusively in individual drills during camp, working out away from the rest of the team in an effort to accelerate talks on a new deal. Coach Mike Tomlin will reportedly address Watt's absence on Tuesday, but some have speculated that Sunday's kickoff could serve as an unofficial deadline for an extension, considering the Steelers have long refused to negotiate new contracts during the season. Watt is due $10 million in 2021, the final year on his rookie contract, according to Pro Football Talk. He's seeking not only to become the NFL's highest-paid defensive player with an average salary exceeding $27 million per year, but to receive additional guaranteed monies this season and beyond. Inflated base salaries at the back end of a long-term extension would easily allow the Steelers to make Watt the game's top-paid defender, Pro Football Talk speculates, but, quote, it won't be easy to get full guarantees beyond the first year of the deal, end quote, especially if the clock is ticking on negotiations. Watt missing any games would be a huge blow to Pittsburgh's defense, more dependent on his pass rush in the wake of Bud Dupree's offseason departure. The former first-round pick has seen his sack total increase in 3 straight seasons, logging double-digit sacks every year since 2018 as the club's most disruptive playmaker up front. His 15 sacks and 23 tackles for loss in 2020 led the NFL. And there are your headlines right there, kids. Yes, your headlines, Yahoo. Okay, so we're at 12:36. We've been on the air about 36 minutes, I would say. Okay, we're still going. No media news tonight. The cupboard is bare, as I say, until tomorrow. This is, of course, or was, in our case, Labor Day, the end of Labor Day weekend, as we should say. Let's go for some scores right now, if we can. League One, Bolton and Burton tied at 0. In the Euro Under-21 qualifying, Portugal beat Belarus 1-0. The Czech Republic defeated Albania 4-0. Slovenia over Andorra 1-0. Faroe Islands and France tied at 1. In South American World Cup qualifying, or in the South American division of the World Cup qualifying, Peru beat Venezuela 1-0. On the African side of World Cup qualifying, Niger over Djibouti 4-2. Congo and Benin tied at 1. Liberia and Central African Republic, Liberia wins 1-0. Ivory Coast beats Cameroon 2-0, and Uganda and Mali were tied at 0. South Africa beat Ghana 1-0. And in the World Cup qualifying North and Central America, the U.S. and Canada ended up in a tie at 1. Okie dokers. We have done the possible. We're about to reach the apex of our night, and we will then call it a night. Tomorrow, I'm going to try a few things. So let's get it started by going right straight in and seeing where this winds up. Okay. And boy, oh boy. Well then, we're at the 31-minute mark of this broadcast, and thank you for the bell. And that is going to sadly wrap us up. It was a light day tonight. Tomorrow, you never know. But, well, no, wait a minute here. We're going to, if it's safe to try, we're going to try again. If we have the button. Yep, there it is. Okay. We had luck with this yesterday. We're going to see if we have more luck tonight. That's right. It's time for part 2. Yep, it's time for part 2, and this we will need the overhead. Thank you. It is time now to go with part 2 of Florida Man. Dun, dun, dun. That's right. The live reading of Florida Man. And I hope y'all's like what we's doing here. Okay, just gotta just gotta what we're doing here and where we left off last night. Okay. Yes, I think we got it here. Where are we? On the Waffle Hut. Are we? Yep. Yep. We last left you looking in the Waffle Hut. So here we go. We're watching TV in the Waffle Hut. Police arrested criminal defense attorney Habib Rodriguez on charges of running an illegal cockfighting operation. Rodriguez, defensive judge Delrico, for assaulting the Miami Zoo's saddle-billed stork, resulted in acquittal and is regarded as unique. Eek! Yeah! This place is a dump. Yeah! We've been telling them about this for weeks, but they never do nothing. You should call Floyd Belmont. An hour later, how soon can we go back in? Oh, this will take about an hour, then you can get back to work. Damn, this place is filthy. That's a wig. What we got here? Duck, this here's Gary Dubba. Just a minute. I'm sorry about all that. Let's try that again. This is why we're a live reading. Duck, this here's Gary Dubba. Now, just a minute. I'm sorry about all that. What if I had a genuine Burt Reynolds toupee with a certificate of authenticity? Think you might give me five C's for that? Well, I'm on my way. I knew I'd catch you. Put your hands on your head. It's this. To be successful in business, you have to be ruthless, said Burt Reynolds. Let go of that. Are you out of your mind? Come back here, you bastard. I'm a judge. Gotta find another pawn shop. Injured? Have a case? Call now and I'll fight hard for you. Habib Rodriguez, 405 959 7277. You get any more of that? You get any more of these? You let me. You get any more of these? You'll let me know, Gary. It's doubtful. Hey, Trixie, it's Gary. I got bail money. Meet you on the courthouse steps in 10. Trixie, over here. Oh, thank God, thank God. Thank you, Barry. She's been in there 2 days. I know, sorry. Come on, let's go. It's him. Oh, Trixie, call Floyd. Tell him to bail me out. What'd I do? Well, for one thing, you so did Judge Olson. The judge put a gun on me. She's got a license. Help! Get up. Incredible Mon. What happened, Nobleman? It's bullshit. They said I assaulted a judge, but she came at me. I gotta get out of here. I'm getting married next week. Hey, what are you doing in here? Mon. Mon. At the uplock here. At the uplock, hire me to blow him. Then refuse to pay. Turn out he's a county commissioner. Guys like us work hard all our lives, play by the rules. Your lips to excuse me for a momentation. Your lips to Haile Selassie's ears. Wednesday. Double? You're out of here. Someone posted bail. I had to sell my van. I won't forget it, Floyd. I bet you a new van. I'll get you a new van when I hit the lottery. What are we going to do till then? Got a bottle at the trailer, maybe some reefer too. That'll work. Tonight's Mega Million Drawing is brought to you by criminal attorney Habib Rodriguez, Esquire. When you get in a jam, Habib's your man. Tonight's winning numbers are 21, excuse me, 12, 22, 98, 41, and 26. Wait a minute. Yes, yes! The big day. By the powers vested in me under a bar infested with fleas, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Gary, you may kiss your bride. I'm closing in the new place next week. You'll come out and see us? May's coming to live with us. Ain't that right, Mama? It's up to Gary, honey. Well, sure, Trixie, if that's what you want. 1 week later. You can buy a lot of house out here. Well, that's gotta be it up ahead. Holy shit. And what is with the chains, man? Health suspenders in case of hurricane. Ugly, ain't they? Look at your mobile, man. Wow. And Roebuck swings for another touchdown. No, and Roebuck Sims runs for another touchdown. That's a Dolphin record for most touchdowns in a game. Oh my God, you've got to see. Come on up, you've got to see it. You won't believe this wedding gift. You gotta be kidding. Who gave her this? It wasn't you? Ha! Busted. You're terrible. Barbie, Jen, karaoke. You had to be a big shot, didn't you? Had to open your mouth. You had to be a big shot, didn't you? All your friends were so knocked out. Had to have the last word last night. Look out! Ribs. Got my certificate from the University of Arizona Cosmetology School. Then you can put lipstick on that pig. What is that? What? A gator! Gary, gator in the pool. Let's get that sumbitch. Oh, I've been shot. Can you walk, honey? Slow down, Ma. The popo. Don't worry. Don't worry, big man. I'll get you there. Open up, Sheriff. Get out of here, double. Can I help you, Sheriff? I got a court order for you to vacate these premises. Man, I just dropped some window pane. Can't this wait? Mr. Dubba, you're 6 months in arrears on your mortgage. The bank informed you 2 months ago you had to leave. And we've had some complaints of gunfire. That can't be right. Let's go, Dubba. Now you're under arrest for striking an officer. And that's how we're going to leave it tonight. Yes, Chapter 3. Coming up, the Florida Man tomorrow. So far, not bad. Made a few mistakes and all stuff. But we hope you enjoyed. We are going to get ourselves out of here so we can hit the bed and catch some sleep. Tomorrow is going to be something very interesting. We hope you'll be a part of it tomorrow night, 11:35, and we assure you that will be the time we'll be on the air. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and we bid you all a good night. This has been a presentation of Mr. Fine Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. We'll talk to you tomorrow, and we'll do part 3 of Florida Man as well. Until tomorrow, I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley from all of us here at Sports Final. Good night, everybody, and good night on the East Coast. No, good night on the West Coast. Good morning on the East Coast. Bye, everybody.